Good afternoon, my forest family. Hopefully, you woke up on the right side of bed. Hopefully, you're having a great, wonderful day today. Today is Saturday, June 28th. Hope you're having a great weekend because we are today. I said the date. Today, you guys are going to talk about should parents leave a will for their kids? I believe it's very important for a parent to leave their child a will once a parent is diagnosed with certain things, whether it's, you know, diabetes, heart problems, cancer, any type of leukemia, any type of other diseases that are in the world. They should leave their children a will so they know what goes to what goes to who, and different things of that situation. If the parents have a business, far as like jewelry or a clothing business or a restaurant that they want to decide to leave to their children, I think it's very important to leave that to your children as well. Um, and I believe that parents should also um, invest in giving their children life insurance, which is a certain amount every month. For most kids, I think it's like maybe like between $5 to $25 or something like that. Depending on what type of life insurance that you wanna, gravitate to. But plan out your will while you're young, between your 20s and 30s, so that way you don't have to wait till it gets too late in your life to decide what apartment you want to leave your kids to, the house, if you have a house, who you want to leave that to, if you have stocks and bonds, Bitcoin, or anything else outside of that, who you want to give it to as far as your children, or if you want your children to split it one way or two ways or three ways, or however you want to do that's important. If you do have multiple vehicles or multiple properties, split it however many ways you could split it also. Encourage your children to start them a savings account or a checking account. Also get your children Medicare, Medicaid, MHS. Make sure they have life insurance. Make sure you pay that every month, or once or twice a week, or once or twice a month, or a yearly thing, or however you have it set up. Make sure that they're covered enough to bury your child at some point, or bury yourself, or friends or family, godchildren, grandparents, uncles, aunts, whoever are related to you. Because having a will is important, have life insurance is important. I always say that I will write a will for my children since I only have 3 children. Even though I want to have more children down the road, if I do decide to have more children down the road, I will make sure all my children's names are wrote down, what I'm leaving to each child, in a separate way, whether it's money, clothes, shoes, businesses, restaurant businesses, or just things in particular, so my child can remember what their mother or their father decided to give to them when it gets to that point. But I would rather a person that is between their 20s and 30s and 40s or 50s, or however age you are, to do it sooner than later, because life passes us by so fast. If we wait too long, we pass away before we know it, and we're not able to leave our children things that we should leave them. So if you're between 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, or 50, between 20 and 50, start writing your will ahead of time. Uh, Plant things, make things easier for your children so they don't, um, suffer behind making decisions and choices, what they're left from you as a parent. as a mother or a father or stepmother, stepfather, grandparent, step grandparent, or however the case is, because those things are important. Please, please, please give your children life insurance, because the cost of bearing a child or a parent is more expensive now than it used to be 20, 30 years ago. 30 years ago, it was more cheaper to bury a person. Now the average funeral is like $12,000 to $16,000, depending on um, what casket you buy, what your decorations are, what your colors are, um, what your tombstone says, and things like that. But make sure you make those decisions for your kids, for your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, as far as life insurance, as far as a will, as far as burial and a plot. If there are parents that are buying kids a plot for themselves and their children, buy it ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So it can already be paid up and paid for. Many years ago, when I was probably like 9 or 10 years old, my grandparents bought their plot next to each other, and my mother next to each other. So it was paid for way before they even left this world. It was paid for way long time ago. So it's important to do those things as parents, because we never want to wait till the last minute to do things, or to wait till the last moment of our lives to make decisions and choices that we could have made at 10, 20 years old, or 30 years old, or 40 years old, or 50, or however. Let me know if you like this video. Like, subscribe, comment, turn notification bell all for every time we drop a video, short or live. Let me know if you have a will set, or if you plan on pulling a will for yourself or your children, or if you have life insurance on your children or yourself, and things like that, because that's important. Always remember that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Always remember God is on our side, no matter who we are, where we are, who we're trying to be, or where we're trying to go. Remember, I love you. God loves you. Let's keep going and growing and moving up in life. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.